Do you use bows? Like... Like that? Yeah. Like that? In Minecraft? No, I'm a melee player. Hey, bitches, I'm back. Killer toothache? Oh, fuck, I forgot British people don't take care of their teeth. Okay, here's what you need to do. Fluoride. Found an underwater boat. I'll take it. I'll try to learn. I still have to, like, do Tom's simple storage today, because I fucking suck. Oh my god. Why am I sucking so bad? Why am I sucking? Don't look at that! Don't look at me! Oh my god, it's aggrieved. Oh my god, it's aggrieved. My Final Fantasy buddy. Okay. Okay. P-O. No. Why can't I do anything right? Okay, Tom's. Simple. Storage. Storage terminal. I have to learn how to make things all over again. Look up a mod type app first. Oh my god! You guys are so smart. Okay. I don't remember how to do this. How do I do this shit? I agree. 46 months! You never unsubscribed, bro. You and Xanther are the real ones with that. That's fucked up. 46 months? If I know math, which I don't, that's... That's almost 4 years. That's almost 4 years. Dude, I've been streaming forever. I've been streaming so long. I'm so old now. Okay. I need to make a storage terminal. I need glowstone dust, planks, redstone comparator, which I need to go to the nether. And I need a box. Yes, a box. A mermaid in the nether. I'm getting a new debit card so I can sub again. You don't need to be subbed, Jade. You don't need to be subbed. Are you worried about losing your streak with it? Wooden earplugs, the fuck? I like supporting my bestie. Ah, I like supporting you too, Jade. I'm still subbed to you, Fawn, and Mai. do things. Where the fuck is all my wood at? Grabs my pants. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, what the hell? Why'd you set me on fire, bird? Why'd you do that? What the fuck? Oh, no! Okay, hold on. Where the fuck am I? Do you have a teleport to your base? No, I need to do all that today. I gotta be honest, I'm running on like 4 brain cells right now. Which is still quite a bit for me. Which is still quite a bit for me. So, you know, YOLO swag it all the way. Nobody likes when I say that, but I think it's like, I don't know. Culture? Not culture. Way stoned. I need Emerald, Abyss Watcher, Flint. Okay, I have those things. Give me a second. Give me a second. Emeralds. I know I have Flint. This is why I need to make the connector. Prismarine. My cages. I need those to trap things. The unshakable. What the fuck is that, bro? Deep slate. Okay. Yes. Okay. One piece of flint. Okay. If I look up flint, no, it won't like. Who did that? Who's being a dick right now? Hold on, I gotta capture the parrot. That's for some reason a loot. Where's... I need seeds for that. Surely I've got some seeds. I need these... Oh wait, I already have those. A rare parrot? Eagle eye. Tomato seeds. Hi, Zinglin! I gotta find... the flint. I have a ton of flint. At least I thought I did. The fuck? Some seeds. Well, shit, where do I get flint if I don't have any? I thought I did have some. Oh, there it is. Never mind, I got it. Okay, let's see. Where the fuck's that parrot? Where's the parrot that killed me? Where'd he go? Where are you, bitch? Come here, I just want to talk. I just want to have a conversation. Where'd you go? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. So it goes here. Okay, and then it is Waystone. I need obsidian. Fuck. Okay. So I need a diamond pickaxe. Where are my diamonds? This is exactly why I need to work on the storage first, because this exact reason right here. Diamonds. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. I have diamonds. No! Where the fuck are the diamonds? Here's one diamond. I already have this bird. Why do you set me on fire then? What the fuck? Okay, where are all my diamonds? Double click on the word at the bottom right search bar. Will highlight whatever search you're looking at. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Dude, I know I got fucking diamonds. What are they talking about? Oh my god, what do you mean I have no diamonds? What are you talking about? No way I don't have any diamonds. I need one more. You fucking... Someone respond, I can trade for that boat. I don't know what to trade yet. I just logged on, so I'm gonna have to wait on that for a minute. I gotta get a little organized first. Why do I not have any diamonds? What the hell? What the hell? So I was thinking for the first 7 months. I really appreciate it. How you doing? Got bundles. Guess I don't need all of those. I need diamonds because I need obsidian. I have 2 out of 3. Emeralds, eyes, and the cobblestone should be it. So I guess I need to go find some diamonds. Okay, that's the first order of business. Let me out! First order of business. Diamonds. I gotta start making waystones. Then I gotta start doing a lot of stuff, okay? Morally ambiguous things, dare I say. Things with their ambiguity at questions. Fucking Lance, bro. How does he see me from a mile away? Fucking asshole. Oh my god, these guys are losers! Or I might just have an OP weapon. I'm not sure. But, you know, each day I get more knowledgeable in the old membrane. Hi, Auntie, how you doing? Gotta find diamonds. Gotta farm diamonds. Gotta get the diamonds, I get the diamonds and make the pickaxe. You get the pickaxe, you make the diamond, you take the city out of the man and the man out of the city. Never take the city out of the man though. Not when there's diamonds to be gotten. Not when there's any pickaxes to be gotten. Not when diamonds are a girl's best friend. But a boy, he use it for pickaxe every time. Even when he tell you he about to not use it for pickaxe, he use it for pickaxe. Never a time you can trust a man and his instinct when he says, hey, I need a diamond. If he need a diamond, it's because he's using it for a pickaxe. Fucking men. Never fuck a man, though. Never trust a man. All he's gonna want to do is make your diamonds a pickaxe. Can I trade you like 4 diamonds for that globe? I like them as decorations. I'll do that trade. Meet me at my boat. A coughing because I keep eating Smarties, which make me a dum-dum. Right now you can see right above my head it says warm ocean. You know what made it warm? Guess it's fine to dig straight down with, yeah, if there's water. If there's not water, it's not fine. We can make beer, yeah! The fuck is this guy? 1,988 help! The hell is that guy? Oh, it's the fucking warden! Hi, Cole, how you doing? Uh-oh. Why does he look like that? Kick his ass! Uh-oh, he's sonic booming me. I got 64 bottles of enchanting. Ah, he made the ocean black. Yeah, I got 64 bottles of enchanting. I feel like that's an egregious amount. Hmm. Ba, ba, ba. For you diamonds, I will give you an orb. Let's see. Globe. The Harlan Globetrotters. Boop. Yippee! I'm coughing fit, but I'm okay. I was having a coughing fit earlier. Thank you. I was having a coughing fit earlier. Okay. But that's because I keep eating Smarties, even though they make my throat fucking crunch. Okay, I'm gonna go to here. Now we have to go find obsidian. Place that unclaimed diamonds on the walls if you want to mine them. Possibly. I got to go find obsidian. Here, the warden dropped this and I picked it up on accident. Dude, guys, you can pick up the warden stuff. You can pick up anything I attack. Block of diamond. Legendary Ashen Battle Mage left. The fuck is that? Well, fuck what I got on. I guess I got these on now. I'm gonna leave that right there. Fucking warden, dude. Warden these nuts across his face. I want to trade with you. Trade with what? I gotta go find obsidian. I gotta make waystones. Waystones, you got what I need. Which I see there's like lava deep down beneath. Makes you fire resist. Oh shit balls. Hold on. I'll find something to trade you for the fire resistant backpack. Are you winning? I'm always winning. I'm winning because my inner spirit does not give a fuck. Okay, let me find something sustainable to trade you. For your fire resistant backpack. Let's see, what am I prepared to offer you? I gotta give him a bundle. That only makes sense. Any neat potions? Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna gather my potions. That weird shield one you had that looks like a shield. What's that? I'm gonna trade you my potions for it because what you have is very valuable to me. So I'm gonna trade you every potion I have, which is not many. But I think that's a fair trade. I also don't use potions, even if I have them. So I'm gonna give you anything that looks like a weird drinky. Yes, inquisitively. Hi, nothing. Where are you? He's obsidian. So it is obsidian. A mighty fine eye you have, Fern, for I didn't notice that. So I see that is obsidian. Anyways, I will give you potion of strength, potion of growth, the unshakable, elixir of nurturing, enchanted ale, and ever-flowing vial for your backpack. Keep this one as, oh, as a trinket? Huh. The fuck I put a trinket, bro? Oh shit. Oh. Why am I so slow? Dude, that backpack is huge! What the heck? By the way, is there any way to see what everyone's origins are? I have no idea. Oh, I have a rainbow coral as my trinket. Yeah, you could just ask them. That's true. Dude, this backpack is enormous. The amount of stuff I'm gonna be able to hoard. I picked the high elf. I picked the siren because I like mermaids. I'm a big mermaid enjoyer. Waystone. Okay, I need obsidian still. Focus. Just gonna take this because, you know, I don't need obsidian anymore. So. Yippee! Well, like, just a couple of days. Okay, we have 3 pieces of obsidian, which is good enough. And we go... this. They don't like the cobbled deep slate. Of course they don't like the cobbled deep slate. Let's see. There's cobblestone. Cobblestone. That should be enough. Okay. Now we wait. Two times two, not 3 times 3. Hmm? What? What do you mean? Oh no, I'm just making stone. Yeah. God, I have to pee again. Oh, you're so smart. Yippee! Uh-oh. Ghost. Eat shit. Get it? Because it's ghosty. Now I want to make a couple to go. Yippee! Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Ooh, fa la la la. Make sure to set it to public so you guys can come on my ship. Unauthorized. Yeah, okay. So you can invite yourself over? Unauthorized? Hi, Ultima. Hi, Zamther. Pom. Pom, pom, pom. Who's looting my chest? It's fucked up. What do you want for this stuff? What is it? A bubble veil? What do you want for the bubble veil? You want a pet Leviathan? Or a parrot? Books! Let's see. I got paper. Come here, baby. Got paper. I got a book. Book. Okay, here's my offer. Where are you, Zamther? I have for you 47 pieces of paper. 40 books. A Tundra Hunter scroll, an enchanted book, and another enchanted book. Is that good enough? Do you accept this trade? Yay! I'm an excellent trader. Like Benedict Cumberbatch. It appears to be I'm missing an obsidian. Never mind, I'm not. I'm stupid. Okay. Put my light stones in there. Reinforced bow frame. What does that do? Ow! Let's look up arrows. I have poison arrows, regular arrows, uncommon netherite longbow. Is this an enchantment? What? Enchanted bowstring. I also have that. I don't think I need that though. Arrow of infestation. Regular arrow. Legendary wooden bow. Arrows. Poison. Yes. All right. Ooh. Cards! Wait, I need that! That's exactly what I need! That's crazy! Okay. I don't have to go to the nether! Yay! Okay. Can't use it because I die in the water. Oh, that's fair. Okay, let's see. I have the quartz. At Tom. Need to make the storage terminal. I need glowstone. This I need redstone torch. God, I need the fucking thing. Redstone. Let's see if I need redstone. How? This. Redstone. Okay. At Tom's. Glass. Okay, I need glass. Do I have glass or do I need to go get glass? God, I literally don't know how you guys watch me when I take forever. I take forever to do shit all, dude. Like, it's crazy. Well, I have sand. Can turn that into glass. Thinking too hard about it. I gotta be honest, I'm barely thinking as it is. That's the best part about being me, baby! Yeah! Storage. Ah, fucking glowstone. Okay. Redstone. Quartz, redstone, torch, stick. Stick. Six of those. 3 quartz and stone. I need 2 of these. Ah, yeah. Okay. So we have the storage terminal. Now we need glass, planks, glowstone, and a chest. Okay. I just need to make some glass. Let's look for glowstone, see if I have any of that. I have a glow item frame and a glowing set. Bunch of gold. Doesn't look like I have any glowstone, so I'll have to go get that from the nether. But I'm gonna take a fucking peek around, cause last time I said I didn't have any. I found a chest that had some. Yep. Raw gold. Empty chest. Block of redstone. Yes, inquisitively. Yes. Glowberries. Oh, yeah. Shroom light. But do I have glowstone? That is the question. That's the $1 million questionina right there. Looks like I got everything but. Well, we tried. Guess we're going to another. Okay, we're gonna put everything that we're like working with in this chest over here. I'm gonna try to like... Xanther says he lives in the nether. So like, fuck it, we ball. Okay. Just what I thought. Confusing. Another cord, shroom light. Let's see, what else we got? Hook mushrooms. Need to find some glow light. Oh no, it's a fortress of solitude. But when I see a fortress, I just know I have to... Oh, fuck. The nether's extra scary this time around. Oh no, don't tell me that. I'm a wimpy beaver, bro. I gotta find me some special wimp sauce. What the fuck is that thing? I gotta be honest, I don't even want to know. I hope it leaves me alone. What is this? Something tells me this is bad news bears. Ancient carved blackstone. What does that mean? Dead upside down for... What does that mean? Do you like some water? I have water with me, but water doesn't work in the... Uh-oh. Water doesn't work in the nether. Wait, you overheat now? What the fuck? Can die. What? Really? What the frick frack? Shouldn't die because of the backpack. Oh shit. Oh shit. Tegan Hunter. It's okay, I got bread. It's like you'll have a horrible no good time. I just need some glowstone. I'm stuck into the mud! We should take that mod out. Jade, I gotta be honest. I was like taking long drags of my cigarette, putting this pack together. Gotta be honest. The amount of thought that went into it was not very many. I don't know how to get out of here. Just gonna start digging. Challenge, but it also gets annoying in the desert and another. I didn't even know that was in this. I just tried to make sure there was no hydration mod because the hydration mod genuinely pisses me off. You have to hydrate. Yeah, but this mod pack, the like medieval one, used to have this hydrate mod, which you had to like drink all the time. Like it felt like all the time you had to drink. Hi, Tana, welcome in. Where the? Oh, I think if you check your achievements, I think there's a free water skin. I forgot about achievements. Oh. They're gonna make me pick stuff I don't want to pick. Oh, no. I don't know. Oh my god, it's things I literally don't give a fuck about. Oh no. No, it's things I don't give a shit about. Oh, jeez. Oh god, they're gonna make me click things. Oh god. Oh god, they're gonna. Oh god, they're making me click things. God, I hate that. Oh god. Oh god, they're making me click. Oh my god, they're making me click things. I hate when I have to click things. Oh, thank you. Oh god. How do I get out of this hole? Gotta go this way. I'm gonna just start digging. Eventually I'll find some glowstone. I'm gonna go this way. I don't need all this negativity in my life, you know. I gotta be smarter. Oh, it's another quartz. I need glowstone. Ah, no! Full clear white. Whose boat? This is a bigger one to the market. Yippee! Glowstone. God. Hot chocolate. Ooh. Ooh. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Ooh, fa la la la. Storm Exor, what's that? Hi, Murflop. What's the glowstone on top of some wooden entrances? I thought that was just gold. Unless I'm stupid. What's up? Fi? What's Fi? Oh god, I am aging. That's Cincinnati or Fit. It was fish. I love my fish. That's gold. That's redster. Fish cam is cringe. Bestie, I dead ass don't have a camera. My throne doesn't have a camera either. I didn't dead ass just have fish stuff on my throne. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I love fish. I will fund the fish camera. I haven't done any research on the fish cameras though, you know? I gotta do some research. Do you know a good fish camera? I'll put it on there. You can suggest something on Throne. I'll put it on there. I love my fish. Right now, my fish with swim bladder that I got from Petco for cheap because it has swim bladder, he's doing really well. I'm super excited. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yes. Midas is gold ore? What the fuck? Where's the damn glowstone? I have to pee. Why do I always have to pee? Swim bladder's low-key useful. I wish I had one. Oh, same, bro. This weekend I'm going to a fish convention though. I'm very excited. And it's something I actually got to bond with my dad over, so I'm not like the biggest disappointment in the world. It's because he loves like fish too, and he was like, I'm gonna start an aquarium again. And I was like, you should, but he's gonna do saltwater because he has money and I don't. I love my freshwater fish though. I hope to eventually have a saltwater tank too, because saltwater is cool as fuck, but it's like $1 million. Social security not online with fish cam. I mean, you guys have already seen what I look like. At least a lot of you have. Honestly, maybe a lot of you haven't, because I really haven't doxed myself in like over 6 months. So that's pretty good. That's like a solid score for me, actually. I don't even know why I bother with the VTuber, I gotta be honest. I've never seen what Ghosty looks like. I have brown, black hair and blue eyes. And I'm white. And that pretty much sums it up. Shout out to Mabel from Gravity Falls. That's who I was trying to think of because a lot of people compare me to her. Ghosty's very pretty. I am pretty. I'm pretty. That's why God gave me no boobs. Because I would be evil if I had boobs. You can grow boobs. With plastic surgery, I hope to one day. That's literally what my grandma told me, is that God didn't give me boobs because he made me funny. Which, okay. My grandma has like a huge rack, so I wish I was her. I don't know. You get fat, you get free boobs. That's not inherently true. Plus, I could stand to lose a few pounds right now. I'm not gonna lie, I've been quite the chunky Brewster lately. I've been really enjoying the life of a king. And I've been eating a bunch of foods I shouldn't be eating. And I'm over here like, oh man. And then I don't get good boobs. Also, the boobs are like the last place I gain weight. Oh my god, Xanther. Oh my god, there's this dark iron ore on your property. That sucks. I gotta get out of your property. Enjoy life, dog. I do enjoy life. I just wish that the boobs weren't the last place I gained weight, you know? I wish it was the first place I gained weight. Okay, not to be like a 12-year-old boy and also misogynist pig. But I was at Walmart earlier today, And I saw a girl with the biggest boobs I've ever seen in my life, and oh my god, it was amazing, dude. It was so amazing. They looked 100% real, and I was like, oh shit. They were amazing. I would kill for a pair like that. A flesh cube. I want a flesh cube. I'll take that. Respectfully looking. Literally, I was respectfully looking. They were so cool. That's a marker for me. Oh. Was it here? You should probably claim this little land, Xanther, just a little bit more. Because I've never seen a flesh cube and I was gonna take it for myself. Should probably claim that land a little bit. She had ordered stuff online because retail does not normally sell that size. Homegirls had natural triple J's. I just want... dude, I sound like a 12-year-old boy. I just can't help myself. But, like, I just want a nice C cup, you know? Big boobs are awesome, but I don't want back pain, you know? It's not glow, so no, there's shroom lights. Unfortunately. Yeah, I don't want like, cause eventually I do want a pair of boobs. Eventually I do want a pair of boobs, and eventually I'll get my pair of boobs one way or another. Hoping to find a rich sugar daddy who wants to buy them for me. I don't care what anybody else says. They're not for anybody else. They're for me. Don't steal anyone's boobs though. No, I want those giant fake boobs for when I become a step hair. I'm gonna take that. Oh, never mind. It doesn't let me. They're for me. Oh shit. What the fuck is that thing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't leave! I do love booty also. I don't have either. I don't have any of it. And like I said, it's not about everybody else. It's about me. It's about me. Cause she definitely has cake. Only that of Marie Antoinette kind. I don't got a booty. I don't got nothing. Well, you gotta be funny, I guess. I guess I got some personality. Okay. Just saying, it would be nice. Is glowstone even in the nether? Ah, fuck. It's up. Ah, shit balls. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. I know when I holla gambling. Whatever happened to Drake? I haven't seen him since the windmill incident. That's glowstone right there. What? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Yeah. Okay. Don't look at me. 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 I may not be the smartest. That is all. I gotta go find me the waypoint. I may not be smart. That is all. Pretty smart to take care of fish. I got 2 degrees. And I freaking Googled most of it. I may not be smart. But damn it. That is all. Where do I go? This is Bros Major. I have 2 degrees. I have one in... I have a BFA in creative writing with assistantship to professor, and I have a degree in biomedical science. I was gonna be a doctor. I was on a 6-year track program to be a doctor, but then I decided to do this. Yeah, I like stressed myself out to make sure I had 4.0 grade average and everything. And I went up to my dad with my entire heart. And I was like, Dad, I gotta tell you something. And he's like, what's wrong? And I was like, I don't want to be a doctor. And he goes, okay. I don't know why you were like obsessed with that for a bit. And I was like, I thought you wanted me to be a doctor. And he's like, bro, because my dad's a doctor. And he's like, bro, I didn't even want to be a doctor. What the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, oh, all right. And that's exactly how the conversation went. And he's like, you made a lot better grades than I did. And I was like, oh, I did? What are you talking about? He's like, yeah, I made D's. And I was like, how'd you get into medical school? And he said, D is for doctor. Flesh cube. I want this. My flesh. Gross! Weird blood! Why is this called weird blood? I'm gonna take it here. I got a bucket of weird blood. I'm gonna make a pool of... Wait, I need my other bucket. I want to make a pool of weird blood. Like an... Okay. I'm gonna go swimming in my pool of weird blood. Yippee, yippee! Ghost. Cause it tastes good. What tastes good? Based on my dad got a degree in literature because he likes writing a lot, and I'm very similar. I like writing. And then he tried to get a job writing, and then they were like, there is no jobs, but here's a little money, and it wasn't even enough to pay his rent. And so he went back and he went to med school. And I said, you know, if things don't work out for me and I'm tired of being poor, I'll go to med school. Currently, I'm looking to be enrolled. Okay. But I also think I'm gonna go back to school and do maybe marine biology. Because I'm very, very invested in fish. And if all else fails, I'll just... Oh, no, my blood! If all else fails, then, you know, I can just, like, keep flipping houses on Final Fantasy 14 and crash an entire gaming economy and just, you know, pay off my debt that way. But we'll see, you know, we'll see. That's like the most interesting thing I've been doing recently. Fish! Is your career making jewelry? Yeah, sure, you can be a jeweler. Did you overwhelm the new hype train? What? You mean the scam train? Where Twitch scams you and tells you there's hype? That's the problem is I love streaming, but I'm not a hustler when it comes to like streaming. And I'd rather kill myself than ask you guys for money. You know? I'd rather do that. So like, a lot of streamers, you know, they're hustlers. Because that's what you gotta be to like succeed in streaming. You gotta be a hustler, like in a way, or you gotta get fucking lucky. And it's not a bad thing to be a hustler. It's not bad at all. I'm just not one. You know, I don't fucking know. I don't know. That hustler. I also wish I had that hustler DNA, but unfortunately, I have idiot disease, and my DNA involves. I want to take care of fish and picking my nose over there. You know. You don't have the assets to hustle. I really don't. I really don't. I bitch about money all the time, but I low-key don't give a fuck about it. And I know I should and I need to, but I don't. I just wish I had like enough to pay all my bills and be comfortable and support my financial disaster hobby, which is fish. Your DNA also involves doctors. Yeah, if I go back to school and be a doctor, I'd be 4th generation doctor. Which is what I thought my dad wanted, but looking back on it, literally nobody pressured me to be anything at all. I was so stressed and I was trying to make my parents proud, and my parents do not give a fuck. Like, 3 is a good number to end that off at. 3? Yeah, I think so too. Anything that gets past, like the 4th is like the biggest loser number. You know, there's gold, silver, and bronze, and then there's just fucking 4th place, which is like top dog loser. My mom hated that I went to college just because you had a bad mom, Jid. You had a mom that wanted to keep you low, not a mom that wanted to raise you up. I had very good parents. My parents have their own issues, but I have good parents. I've always had, like... I have good parents. I mean, I have morally strange parents, but they've always tried to do right by me. Ayers, thank you so much for gifting us a... Holy moly, thank you so much for gifting a sub to It's the Lotus, Setsune, Lumpinata. That's awesome. Lumpinata. Number 2, Dookie, yeah! Mega Cat, Zyzon, Grimoire, J Ritzy on a Bitsy, Rhythmic Face, and Voice for Radio, and Kayama. Thank you so much. Fucking number 2 Dookie is wild. That's crazy. Give her, buddy. Oh, I gotta be completely honest with you guys. You wanna know what I spent my money? I wish I could save money and buy myself a house or be better off for it. You want to know where your money goes? Hold up. Hold up. I want to show, like, I want to tell you guys, I really do, like, I want to tell you guys, oh my god, give me money, I want to be a hustler, but I can't help myself. I'm everything a streamer shouldn't be. I'm parasocial, and I want you to do what's best for you guys, and I'm broke because I make poor financial decisions. Okay, hold on. Let me show you my don't get sad. I'm fine. I'm about as fine as everybody else, you know? We're all a little bit drowning over here, you know? Let me show you my pride and joy, okay? As long as it's not gotcha. No, let me show you guys what I've been working on, okay? And this is a house I share. This is not my house. I rent. I rent one room in this house. But I've like infested the other rooms. I'm like a creeping infestation, okay? My stuff spills into other rooms, but this is me and my roommate's living room, okay? That she so generously allowed me to spew into, okay? Hold on, let me find the picture. Let's see. Everything you guys... Every piece of money that you guys give me, I'm gonna show you exactly where it's gone in the last, like, 8 months. Okay. What did I save this picture as? IMG. Oh, I didn't save it? Oh my god, I'm an idiot! Fishy. I'm gonna save it as fishy. Browse. Gotta make sure there's no, like, damning portraits of myself. I already crossed out the photo of me and my roomie. This is what I've been working on. All of these are rescue fish. All of those are rescue fish. I've gotten everything pretty much for cheap on Facebook Market. Is that a dog or a rug? It's a dog on a rug. I have 2 rescue dogs, and every part of that is rescue fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8. I like to find fish on Facebook Market that people hate and want to get rid of, and I put them in tanks that I find for cheap as I stalk, like, as I stalk Facebook, like, what do you call it? Estate sales? Yeah. Holy tanks, holy tanks. They were roommates. Respect to your roommates for letting you do that. Why wouldn't they? What do you have against fish? Are you saying that you wouldn't like a living room like this? I want to be completely honest. The mermaid phase in my... I have always been a mermaid girl. It's not a phase. It's my whole personality. My entire room is shell themed, guys. And it has been since I like having my living room not smell like algae. Brother, my living room does not smell like algae. I clean my fish tank. That's what happens when you let it go rampant. I also have fully living ecosystems, so they do not smell. And no, I have not gone nose blind. This is how it is when you spend over 6 hours a day. Can your roommate get a cat? My roommate has 2 cats. As long as they didn't... No, it does not stink. It does not stink. It literally does not. I clean my fish tanks every day. Obsessive mermaid girl, why ghost? Listen, I've thought about rebranding. And I know... Okay. I know the tanks look green right now. Let me explain. 1, the tank lights are not on. I do 12-hour cycles on tank light. So it just looks kind of green when the tank lights aren't on. The tank on the top right, wait, on the left, but that's like top right, the 5-gallon up there. That's a hospital tank, and those are tannins in that tank. Meant to help with medicine and all that stuff, because that fish is very sick. They make a big deal about fish, and I've known some roommates to be neglectful of hobbies. I have another VTuber as my roommate, but we'll never talk about that. I know roommate. And they have their own issues, okay? I don't know anything about your life. You can't just drop that. What do you mean? They're a morning streamer. Never roommate collab. We are liars. We lie to the internet about our location and who we are. So yeah. I'm less of a liar because I consistently dox myself. They're pretty good about keeping it hidden. Not me, though. Not me. My goldfish needs more love. Pay attention to goldfish! Goldfish are really interesting because usually they will grow to whatever size their tank is and their holding capacity. They'll just like refuse to grow if they don't have room to grow. And I think that's so interesting. But yeah, this is what I do. If you throw money at me, I get another fish. And I wish I could be smart, but I'm just not. I'm not financially responsible. Don't put goldfish in local waters. Do not put goldfish in local waters. What if I give a goldfish to a whole swimming pool? Do not. They do not have the proper parameters. Be kind to fish. All life is sacred, guys. Every ounce of life is sacred. I would love a wall one and it glows. And I would love an entire 5-gallon bed of fish wall. Oh my god, that's the dream. I also want a saltwater tank. Saltwater tanks are what fucking reek up the house. I'm gonna be honest. That's when you start to get the super fishy. Is if you have a tank that smell like that isn't cleaned very often, or is if you have a saltwater tank. There's no help in that. It doesn't matter how much you clean a fucking saltwater tank. There's always that saltwater smell. What a lobster farm. I have a crawdad. His name is Pinchy. Big in our house pond. I want a house pond! But I spend 90% of my day tending to my fish tanks. I'm not gonna lie. This is new. How this is set up is new. It was everywhere. I'm talking everywhere. Like the fish tanks were on the kitchen counter. There was one on the stove. It was becoming quite a problem. And my roommate was like, hey, And I was like, I know. Just give me a couple days, okay? This took me so long because if you move around your fish tanks, guys, they each weigh like over 150 pounds if you have all the water in them. So you have to like drain it and relocate, and it's a big deal. Like, it's a whole ordeal if you like change the location of your fish tanks. The stove, well, yeah, me and her don't cook, so it's fine. So you have to like plan it out because you don't want to relocate and stress your fish out too much. So I had to like do a whole ordeal. That shelf, it cost $160 for a fucking shelf. I tried to find one on Facebook Market, but there was just none that could withstand the weight of the fish tank, so I had to go to Home Depot. But yeah, if you give me money, I do fish stuff. Goldfish live outside, so the pond gets pretty gross, but gets plenty of life. Ah! Hi, Lux! How you doing? I know, I'm showing off my fish tanks. This is my living room currently. Isn't it cute? I know some of you guys might think it's a bit excessive, but all of them are rescues. All of them are rescues. I do not buy fish. I do, however, buy shrimp. Because I love shrimp. Ding, do y'all play a lot of board games? Yes. Yes, we do. Like I said, guys, when I'm not streaming, I'm not on the computer. I do not do that. I believe the computer is evil. I believe the internet's evil. When it's no longer feasible to handle by yourself. Yeah. Yeah. She hates us. No, never. I'm probably more parasocial than you will ever be. I promise you that. I care about you guys a lot. So much so that I don't lie to you about where the money you send me goes. So it's whether or not you support my very expensive hobby. Because I know you guys are like, oh, she'll spend it on food. No, I won't. I'll buy the cheapest fucking food for myself, and then I'll spend it on my fish. Or my dogs. Every single time. Every single time. I've needed new socks for a while now. I've needed new socks for a while. Fishy, fishy. Bananas are incredibly territorial. Does it make you happy? It does make me happy. It's my whole reason to live. I'll tell you what every tank holds. Okay. So the tank that's on the board game cabinet, it holds one betta fish. It's an alien betta fish. It's also an endangered species of the betta fish. It's an alien, but it's like an off-brand, but he's technically endangered, so I have to go show him off at the convention and possibly breed him. But we'll see, because I got lucky with getting an endangered alien subcategory of the betta. His name is Orbit. He's so cute. But his name is Orbit, and he has albino corridor catfishes, a nerite snail, and he has a bristle-nosed pleco in there. And that's the 10-gallon that's on the board game thing on the right. And then to the left of that is my 40-gallon tank. It's my pride and joy. It's my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful 40-gallon tank. It's fairy garden themed. It's the one I've worked the hardest on. Right now it's a little bit of a disaster because I've been replacing sand in it. Because my corridor, I have neon corridor catfishes. I'm a big corridor lover. I have neon corridor catfishes in there, and I noticed that they were kind of bristling down, but they weren't burrowing, and I realized my substrate wasn't soft enough for them. So I've upgraded their substrate from all black, which I thought was really pretty for a fairy garden thing, but I'm more over than aesthetics. I like to make sure that my fish have quality of life. So I gotta make sure that that is what it is, you know? underneath my... So in that tank I have 6 Nerite snails. I have an entire colony of rainbow shrimp. I have neon corridors, and I have all 4 corridor colors, which is the yellow, orange, green, and pink. I have my delta fin betta fish Pippin. He's really cute. He got a long fin. And then I have my clown pleco fish Gus. Underneath the 40-gallon tank, I have a 10-gallon tank. And that one currently hosts 1 million bladder snails from an infestation that I brought over unknowingly from a Petco plant a long time ago that's just never gotten rid of. And it's a very, very clean tank though, because of all the bladder snails. And it's not necessarily bad, they're just kind of like, people claim they're an eyesore, but I don't care about that. But in that tank, we have Pinchy, the crawdad, which he needs to be in a 20-gallon tank, but when I put him in the 20-gallon tank after I cleaned out the entire tank that girl made me buy, and it took like a week to clean it out, he kind of shut down. So I put him back in the 10-gallon while I figure out why he shut down in that tank. But he was super uncomfortable, did not move for 12 hours. But in the 10-gallon, he moves a lot, and he likes to chop down plants, and he's active and friendly. In the 20-gallon, he won't even let me handle him. So, I don't know. They say online that they need at least 20 gallons, but currently, you know, I do it fish by fish, and he's not comfortable in that. So, that's what we're going to do. Over to the left, on my big bookshelf case, at the very bottom, that's Pinchy's old 20-gallon tank. It has a bunch of fake plants because crawdads are natural plant haters, which is hilarious. So I have a bunch of fake plants because they like to redecorate. It's the only tank that has fake plants. Every other tank has real plants and all real substrate and all real everything. But Pinchy doesn't like that one, so I have to figure out why. Above that, I have my Western theme. You can't see all the Western stuff in it right now because the tank currently had a problem. There was a diseased fish that had a parasite and that I got from a Facebook market, and I watched the parasite like kind of explode in the tank. So it's currently being recycled. All the fish are fine. The one main betta fish that had the parasite in it is doing well. He's completely gone down from pine coning, which is a very hard thing to come down from. Usually if they pine cone, that means they have internal organ failure and they pass away. However, his name is Gumbo and he's done a very good job and he is not pine coning. What do you mean explode? I mean the parasite like unleashed other parasites within the tank from its body. I saw it happen because I do nothing but stare at tanks. So I moved all of the fish successfully and all of them got a little dip in the methylene blue. And all of them are doing very well, including Gumbo who had the parasite. And Gumbo is currently in the 5-gallon hospital tank that is right above the 20-gallon. It has tannins in it, that's why it's got that yellow color. Betta's like colors. He is a white opal betta fish. And he's super cute. He's got all plants in there. He's got aquarium salt and he's on the strongest medication and he's recovering very well. And then to the left, I have my dropsy fin. To the left, I have my dropsy fin betta fish that I got surrendered to me from Petco, which was super fun because they just gave him to me for free. He had swim bladder and dropsy, and he is a galaxy koi betta fish, and he's got 1 Nerite snail in there with him. As you can see, like the water has been slowly raised up, but it's not all the way to the top because when I got him, he could not swim. So we've raised it inch by inch about every couple days, and so far he's doing really well. We're almost completely to the full tank, so I'm very excited about that. But that's everything inside of my tanks. Sorry, I know that was like a mouthful. But yeah, fish owning is horrifying sometimes. Sometimes you get like random leeches and stuff. You just things that carry over and you're like, how the fuck did this happen? But nature finds a way. They sure do. This makes me miss my old bettas. You should get another betta. As long as you take care of it, you should get another betta. I'm a big betta lover. Huge betta lover. I love my babies. And every tank has, of course, you know, a heater, a filter, live plants, live substrate, everything that a fish needs to thrive. Yeah. I love them. I love them. Thank you. Oh, I got the suggestion, I think, from Throne. Suggestion. What's this? Is this a camera or a phone? What is that? You get a complimentary poop knife and a Diet Dr. No, you gotta watch. I don't share my Diet Dr. P. I don't get it. It doesn't... It doesn't have... It's a phone, but... It doesn't have money on it. It says 0. This item can't be added to your wish list because it's currently unavailable. That can't be added because it's currently... Well, I just said it out loud. I guess I don't have to tell you twice. Dr. Pepper, I was worried for you. Thank you for worrying about me. It has been very hard to find good old-fashioned Diet Dr. P. And the reason for that is because Coca-Cola or Pepsi or whoever the fuck was funding them is no longer funding them. It's a sad day in hell. At least for me, it's a sad day in hell. But yeah, this is what happens to your money. Oh shit. Semo, thank you so much for the raid. Crispy Doggo raid. How was your stream? Welcome in, raiders. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ghosty Sage. I'm a variety streamer. Right now I'm showing off my fish tank and what happens if you give me money and why you probably shouldn't give me money. Because all I do is spend money on fish. I'm a fishaholic. All I do is find fish on Facebook Marketplace and purchase them. I purchase them. Fish are so cute though, right? Do you like fish? Do you have a fish? Would you like me to tell you about fish and you get a fish and we become best friends forever and we bond over fish, and this weekend you fly all the way over to a big fish convention that I'm going to, and then we share a room and we tell secrets and then we kick our feet and we talk about celebrities that we like and don't like, and then I go, oh my god, let's go try this restaurant, and then the restaurant gives us food poisoning, and then when we get food poisoning we start having like shits, but we're in one of those weird like Megan Trainor with the Spy Kid who has like 2 toilets sitting right next to each other, and we hold hands while we're having chronic diarrhea. Just be some cute fish. Oh, good. Okay, I really like betta fish. I think that's a great fish. People say that bettas aren't a starter fish, but they really are. They're pretty versatile. You just need a heater and you need at least a 5-gallon tank and a filter. It says we can let me follow you so that so that we can become best friends who poop together. Friends who poop together stay together. The problem is, like, until recently, I've been super inconsistent, so I wouldn't have put you through that until, like, recently. Because recently, everything's kind of, like, hardened up, but, like, Miralax didn't want to sponsor me. Well, actually, Miralax did want to sponsor me, but I couldn't get through the full sponsor team. But maybe I need to get my manager on that again, because I still, like, firm believe in, like, the Taco Bell Miralax collab, where it's, like, going in as fire and going out as fire. You know, it's like the double whammy of sponsorships. Would you guys buy Miralax from me, yes or no? Do you poop on separate toilets, though? Well, I'm prepared with the poop knives. Girl, you have a manager? I do have a manager. I do. Believe it or not, I do sponsorships. Believe it or not, this is not all I do either. I do have a job, guys. I don't make a lot of money, but I do work. Happy! Yo! Hey, I haven't seen you forever. How you doing? Diet Dr. Pepper to sponsor you. No, see, like, I'm trying to find a merchandiser. What is Miralax? Miralax is like a stool softener for when you're constipated. But don't take it when you're not constipated, like I did on a dare once, because that, like, gave me the runs, dude. And I mean, like, I could not, like, if I had sewed my butthole shut, this is a visual. If I had sewed my butthole shut, it still would have found a way out. That's what happens if you, like, take too much Miralax and you don't need it. But if you have the opposite problem, I'd highly recommend it. But don't take my idea. If you take my idea, I will literally come find you and I will sue you. I will sue you. Okay? Don't take my idea. I will sue you. I will sue you with this as proof. Okay? I have a lot of good. Why is this like this? Oh, it's just a picture. One sec. Let me remove the picture. Remove the picture. Where's my other... Oh, don't look at that. There we go. But so these are my poop knives, and these are things I want to sell, but Novel Horizons won't, can't endorse it, unfortunately. Because, well, it's not that they can't endorse it, is that they don't have their, like, weapons permit to be able to make it. But I don't think it's a, like... I don't think it's like a... how do I put this? I don't think it's like a weapon per se. It's more like a plunger with an edge, but like they could only make like acrylic keychains. They couldn't quite make the poop knife. But we got the Shrek shredder. It changes color with temperatures. I had a spoon growing up from a cereal box that was a Shrek spoon, and that's where I got the original idea, because I would kill for that Shrek spoon. I wish I still had that, but I gnawed the fuck out of it because I literally couldn't stop chewing it. I'm the same way with straws. But like the Shrek shredder would be like a great one because it changes color with your temperature, just like my spoon from the cereal box. But it glows in the dark. It's fit for a king. Then this is my original idea for my little G-Spot brand, which is my rapper name if you didn't know. And this is the Spooky Dookie Turd Cutter. Because, you know, Ghost and... Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, anyways, then we have the Wicked Poop. This is the one I'm definitely the most proud of, because, you know, the whole, like, phrase I think is really punny with, like, the shitting bricks, you know, and then, like, made the yellow brick road brown, and it's good marketing. I just don't know if it would sell, because the Wicked hype is kind of over now. But you got the Elphaba poop knife, and you got the Galinda one, you know, Change Me for Good, the most popular option around. Oh, why not sell stickers that can be used on a specific knife? You know, that's a really good point, too, because I guess people wouldn't need more than one poop knife unless they had more than one bathroom. My dookie too big to flush. See, that's what I'm saying, is people need that. I've only had, like, 2 or 3 dookies in my entire life that I felt like needed this. I really haven't taken a Randy Marsh solid log like that in so long. I don't know if that's because I really don't eat very much anymore, or if it's because my diet is so bad that all the processed chemicals physically can't make it and instead just give me chronic gas. Sell stickers, yeah. I like the sticker idea, that's pretty cool. But then where would people get their original dookie knife? Would you serrate a knife not be able to cut a dookie? A serrated knife. See, I don't know what serrated means. I got an English degree, but my vocabulary is not very big, I gotta be honest. I think it's from all the aspartame. If you drink nothing but Diet Dr. Pepper for like 12 years, like me and my best friend have, you'll have the memory of a fucking goldfish. Actually, goldfish have pretty decent memory. That's actually a myth. So you'd have a memory of, I guess, just me. It's all the aspartame and how my life is slowly drifting away from me. She only buys food for her fish. I do only buy food for my fish, but I also buy food for me because I'm a fatty. I got like, I can't help it, dude. I like to eat, but the things that I eat are bad, you know? Like, Luck bought me those Mexican candies from Throne. I ate all of them in one night and had the worst shit of my life. But every time I have, like, the worst shit of my life, it's not like a Miralax shitter where I need the entire bottle of Miralax to push it through. But, it's more like a diarrhea explosion. Can't get fat if you don't eat any. There's nothing wrong with being fat. I'm not fat phobic. I don't think there's anything wrong with being fat unless you get to the point where you can't move because you're so fat, you know? We gotta work on that if that's the case. But some of those people got like feeders and it's like, damn. I'm like torn between one of the things I want most in life is a rascal. You know? Like the things that you drive in the supermarket when you can't get around. Like I want that to be like regular day society. So like I don't know if you get, but there's some people that have people that feed them constantly and I think that's fucking awesome. So I'm torn between that's like the best thing in the world and the worst. And I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna come over here being like, I fucking care about what everybody eats, because everybody who comes over there with a fucking moral hierarchy boner and starts like being like, oh, we care about the person. No, the fuck you don't. You're fat shaming the fat shame. Let's be real. If you wanna shame people, just shame people. At least have the balls to say you're just a fucking dick, you know? Doesn't affect you if they're on a rascal scooter or if they're 600 pounds. Like, it doesn't affect you. I feel like you shouldn't promote feeders. Unless it's for me, no. But that's because I'm selfish, not because I'm, like, health conscious. I'm working on myself. I really am. I really am. That's the reason I haven't blown up like a Christmas tree, you know? It's because I know that I'm not humble. And I try to be humble. I know I'm not. I know that if I had boobs and a rockin' body that I would be evil. I know what I am. And I know I can't control myself. And I also know that if too many people hype me up, it's gonna be bad for me. So, I'm glad I got you guys here to keep me humble. Because 90% of you check me so hard. I can't possibly get a big head with how much you guys roast me. However, I know if I got big, I would turn evil. I can feel it. You guys keep me humble. Nerf to contain the evil. I mean, if I had unlimited money, guys, and people just started, like, giving me money and started saying I was awesome, I'd believe them. I'd believe them. I totally believe I was awesome, and then I'd just start buying shit left and right. I'd buy things I don't even need. I'd promote poop knives that didn't even cut. I don't even know what to do with that. Turn evil right now? I can't. I'm too poor for that. You can't be poor and evil. You have to pick a poison. You know? If you're gonna be evil, you need to be rich. What the fuck? Mayu, come on, Mayu, come on. Think this is a sign to go therapy? I don't think I need a therapist. Just looking for someone to bully. People who fat shame others almost never seem to care about many other self-inflicted health issues out there. Exactly. That's why I bully the soul. It doesn't matter what you look like. You're not safe if you're friends with me. Bro Colorless Man sounds like kind of mid-villain. Yeah, I don't know. Nah. Okay, but would you make an aquarium that people could go to? Only the rich and famous. Thank you, Twist. Thank you. See, you know, this fuels me. It fuels me. People started dropping money out of nowhere. I would just continue this conversation. And then by the end of the night, I'd be canceled. I know what I am. Show up to a con like my exposed man nipples and be like, there's nothing worse than man nipples. I'm sorry to every man in my chat right now. Fix yourselves. Poor and evil, but most people just assume you're radical or something. You can't be poor and evil. You can't be poor and evil, guys. What the fuck are you gonna do if you're poor and evil? What are you gonna do? If you're evil, nobody likes you. Nobody likes you, nobody follows you. Start a revolution like Castro did. Look, I don't know what Castro is. I thought that was an oil of some sort. You can be poor and insane. You can be poor and insane. Is your jaw a mandible? Not yet. People love evil dudes. But I'm not evil enough. It's her kryptonite. My kryptonite, Dr. Pepper. I don't know. I'm torn though. Because if I had power and I was rich, I low-key don't know if I would be evil. And I say this from the bottom of my heart. I think I'd be too lazy. I think I would retire early and just play with fish. I think I would be useless. I don't know if I could truly be evil because of how lazy I can be. I truly don't know. I have no fire inside of me, guys. I gotta be honest. I have no fire inside of me unless someone really pisses me off, and that's so rare. I have people in my life who have done so much for me, and literally all I have to do is move a little bit. That's all I have to do. I'm very blessed. I have super great people in my life. I have you guys. I don't know how you guys got here. I know Sybil rated me a couple minutes ago, but like before that, I don't know how you guys got here. No idea. Not even the slightest idea. I don't know what makes you click on my stream. Because honestly, all I do is I get off stream and I play with fish. I used to have friends. I used to do things online, and then I got betrayed last year. And now I just play with fish. Low-key, if I'm being honest, the last year I have been the biggest L friend around. I have not messaged anybody. I barely message anybody. I used to have a lot of friends, and now I watch fish tanks and I blink and hours have gone by. Minecraft like 4 or 5 years ago. That's true. I was convinced after the Dookie knives. You're convinced after... Will you buy a Dookie knife from me? You make me laugh. That's why I come here. I love you, Mayu. Come for me. Even if you ignore it. I'm sorry. Mayu is pure evidence. Because despite her many prevailings against being Canadian, she still attempted. We became friends. And then I fell out of the sky. And I didn't talk to anybody past that. I wish I could tell you why. I'm just recently now getting my social battery. But it's taken almost a fucking year. Isn't that crazy? A year from betrayal. A year from betrayal. Yeah. I'm not even spiteful about it. I'm just like, wow. That's fucking crazy. Do I get a discount on the second purchase? You know my language. Okay, I too am a haggler. Okay, I could do a buy one get one half off. Relapsing on WoW, and I have 3 level 90s, and she has. Listen, people. Listen. Listen. You have a right to be mad at me. Okay, listen. I have no explanation and no excuses except for that I've been in a weird headspace that's made me a shitty streamer, a shitty worker, and a shitty friend for over a year now. I'm not gonna excuse myself. I'm explaining what happened. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I had a hell of a year last year. Got out of a 6-year-long relationship. I had 2 of my best friends die. No, well, one physically, one betrayed me, so they're dead to me. Which is 2 different things. That's 2 vastly different things. And I just, honestly, yeah, I'm super good at bouncing back. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I was shut down. I've never been shut down in my life. I normally can bounce back from anything. You know? I normally can bounce back from anything. And it just hit different this last year. And they say that your new life will cost you your old one. And I find that a very interesting phrasing, you know? Because it's true. Everything that I have today, I moved states, I lost my best friends, lost my boyfriend, and it cost me everything. Like, I moved everything. And I expected to be able to bounce back in like a month. And I just wasn't able to. I just wasn't able to. And every couple months I would come back and I'd be like, okay, I'm ready this time. Okay, I'm ready this time. Okay, I'm ready this time. And I never fucking was. And I was trying to will myself to be ready for it. And I couldn't make it happen. And I tried and I tried. Because, you know, it's something I texted my mom. And this is going to sound mad pathetic, but you're just going to have to hear me out for it. But at the pit of my despair, I was talking to my mom because my mom didn't raise no quitter. I didn't hear no bell. I didn't hear no bell. And at the pit of despair, I texted my mom. And I said, when I was a kid, you told me to pivot. No matter what happened. What's plan B? What's plan C? What's plan D? Etc., etc. And I told her, I was like, Mom, I've ran laps around the alphabet. I've got nothing left. Like, I don't know how to pivot. I don't understand why I've gone through worse. Why it's so difficult for me this time. Why... Like, I've always told people, like, pivot, pivot, pivot. You gotta get good at pivoting. You gotta master pivoting from somebody who is, you know, former addict, all these things, you know. So, stuff I don't talk about on stream that some of you guys know and some of you don't, you know. I'm good at pivoting. I'm good at changing things. I'm good at moving forward. I'm good at moving on. And I don't know why it was so different for me this time. I really don't. and I just could not lock in, and I could just not get it together. And I went to my friend's wedding in Germany, and I got to see this beautiful person who I've known since preschool. You know, over 20 years of friendship with her. And she's this remarkable woman. Her love story is like a fairy tale. And I'm looking at this person get married and tell her her vows to this man who she just adores, and listening to these stories from these people she's met over the last decade that I've spent my life online. And the online was a pivot. You know, it was a pivot from rehab. It was a pivot from everything that I've done in my life. And I've been stuck in this never-ending algorithmic death zone of hatred and spewing of moral superiority over one another. And no, you gotta be this. No, you gotta believe that. No, you gotta do that. And I looked at my best friend, and I don't even recognize her. And it's not a bad thing, because she is everything she's supposed to be and more. And I see, you know, it's bittersweet. I see nostalgia in her, and I see a completely different person, somebody I don't even recognize really. And she's grown in every way, and I haven't. And I think the real reason why this pivot was so hard for me is because I have grown this time. I am different than I was. I am completely different than I was. And part of that is just getting used to who I am now. Who, in all honesty, I've only just now started recognizing, you know? And so those are things that, because I've been total failure this past year. Total failure. And it's really opened my eyes to a lot of the struggles that other people have that I've told them that they should just pivot from, and God, what an asshole I was for that. You know? And I think those things are important too. You know, those little nuances in your life and things that you have to experience for yourself. You know, I'm definitely a learn by doing person. You could tell me one way up and down, and yeah, that's not happening. I have to learn the hard way every time, no matter what I do. No matter what I do, I have to learn the hard way because I don't fucking listen. And I've recently come to terms, when I was on my way back from Europe, when I was on my way back from my best friend's wedding, who I've known forever, that not only has my new life cost my old one, but every heartbreak leading up to it was worth it. Because I was so unhappy with who I used to be. And sometimes you have to do the things that are hard. Do the things that people frown upon. Do the things that make life uncomfortable. Because you have to be uncomfortable to grow. If anything, Uncle Iroh should have taught me that back in fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender age, back in 4th grade. But again, I learned by doing, not by telling. And so, I guess what I'm getting around to now that I've fucking monologued for the last 10 minutes. I guess what I'm getting around to is, instead of just telling people and hoping that I'm good, I'm learning that because of all the different shit I've done and everything that's shaped me into who I am right now, that even if things are not good, this perfectionist era that I've been lying to myself is over. And it's the weirdest thing. It's so weird. Because now Come on, no, you can't. You motherfucker! I did not do that all for nothing! You get back here, you bitch! You get back here! Come here! Oh my god, I got him, 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 you dumb fucker! Wait a minute, where'd he go? Ooh! Ooh! Where'd you go? No, he glitched out. No! I don't remember what I was talking about. There's a lesson to it. I don't know. If you learn by doing, learn what I like. If you learn by learning, like listening, learn from that. If you learn by doing, Godspeed. Finally, something good fucking yap. Yep, yep, yep. Sorry, damn, he mogged you. Heart to heart interrupted by dragon. Oh, I didn't expect to mount him. I thought I was gonna cage him, and I also didn't think he was a dragon. I thought he was like some weird sea leopard thing. So my bad. And then the fucking dragon, I put it on the kids and then Godspeed. God, what was I saying? I'm not here for the fucking Minecraft bird dragon thing. But if you were, that would have been fucking awesome. Yeah, personal growth, all that stuff. Oh yeah, I remember what I was saying. So, basically, what I've learned is that things do not have to always be perfect. And I do not have to always be perfect. Because normally I'm like an all or nothing person. I'm either the shit stain of society or I'm God's favorite chosen warrior, you know? And there's no middle ground. I either don't do my homework or I perfect my homework. There's no middle ground with me. All or nothing. Always. And this year, I feel like I finally have that middle ground, that perspective. This year, I finally have the middle ground where it's like, you know, sometimes it's good enough. Where I never rescued a fish before, since I had a fish a long time ago, but I've always looked at the Petco section knowing I wanted to do that, but I never did it because I didn't have the exact perfect stuff for it. Well, at the end of the day, for your betta fish, anything's better than a cup that they're sold in, where they stay for months. At the end of the day, small upgrades make up for what I lack. At the end of the day, your rash will fade without seeing a doctor. Just get some hydrocortisone. Try that out first before getting the $75 copay for your doctor, you know? Better, not perfect. And that's kind of what I've been going for lately. If you'd go back and redo it all, would you do anything differently or would you leave everything just the same? That's a hard one. Because I truly believe that I am better from learning from my mistakes. But I am also of the opinion that my mistakes not only caused me a lot of harm, but the people around me. And I would do anything to change the circumstances for the outcome of the people that I love versus just, what is this? Versus the people like, versus my own personal stuff, you know? I think I am better for going through my struggles. But my struggles, I'm not a person that says I have no regrets. I have plenty of them. But I am a person that unfortunately learns the hard way every time. Does it clap? Can you bark for me? Can you bark for me? Does it clap? Bro, it's clapping for you right now, bro. Doubled up chips. Bro's over there like, answer the question. I gotta know. Does it clap? Does it fucking clap, bro? I have nothing better to do with my time. Oh my god. Spiritually, you may have benefited everyone around you because lessons can't be learned without challenge to learn them. That may be possible. I really don't mind bored. It's like 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. here too, besties. Central time zone. Rise up. Dicks up. Whoa. It's like, whoa, what the fuck is this? Dicks out, guys. Dicks out. Whoa. Ew, Central. Ew! What do you mean, ew? Central time zone's the best time zone. Pacific? Grand Mountain? What's wrong with you guys? You guys really go to the Ghosty Sage channel and think I'm on Grand Mountain time? Please don't kill me! If you kill me, I will cry! Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no, no, no! This is not good! Just as severe as obviously, Sybil gets it! I live in the future Japan Standard Time. Oh god, we gotta weep here, guys. We gotta. Everybody notices Ru's in Japan living it up with their free healthcare. God, I wish that was me, but whatever. Do you own a rose toy? Like the little cocaine things from the gas station that used to have a rose in it? I used to. Oh shit. I gotta pee. I'm a be right back. I gotta pee. I gotta pee. Oh god. Hello. I'm back. I got a soda. A good old fashioned Diet Dr. P. Oh, I hate going up and down the stairs. I hate any sort of exercise. I wish I could be like exercise girl. Why not get your Dr. P upstairs? It's downstairs actually. And it's because I will non-stop throw them back like they cost nothing. I have issues. Like, I have gone through a 24 pack in a 3-hour stream before. Like, I can't do that. So, yeah. Get a fridge in your room, but I have one. I don't keep my Dr. P in there because I've gone through a 24 pack in a couple hours. Put on your throne. I already put my rascal on the throne a while ago. I want a fucking rascal. It looks like a smart car, but it's a rascal that you drive around stores with. If anything in my life, I deserve that. Being so dead ass. How the hell do you not have kidney stones? Probably the inbreeding. Excuse me. But do you really deserve that? Oh, most definitely not. The fluff, you mean inbreeding? Well, I've got like blue eyes, so I'm assuming that's from like inbreeding. You know? Not like recent inbreeding, but definitely inbreeding at some point. You know what I'm saying, Burn? Excuse me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have 1 health. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have 0 health. How did I live? Hi, guy with no coochie! Girl, that is not inbreeding. Inbreeding is my friend's parents being first cousins. Yo. But my family's from Appalachia, so like... probably wasn't too many generations back. They were honestly so kind. Calling people mutants is wild. I'm gonna start saying that. Don't give me things to start saying. Never mind, you are probably. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Probably. I don't know. How are you? I'm good. Hi, Callus. He's trying to kill me. Real name is something along the lines of Shurenthal Remington. No, but my puppy dog's name was Remington a while ago. No, I wasn't creative with my VTuber name. So, relax, okay? I just picked my Overwatch name as my VTuber name. Which may or may not be my real name. Oh my god! Don't worry about it! Excuse me. Gotta stay in the water. I so do that. I don't know. My old Overwatch name was Stinky Pinky, but my ex didn't like that, so I just changed it to Ghosty Sage. Cause Sage was taken. I can't tell if you pinch your voice or if that's just natural. What part? Would you rather me talk like this? Clear and crisp, ready to ignite the conversation. 'Cause I can do that instead. We can have a whole conversation like this. Games with you, that's kind of romantic. Yeah. You sound like the lady from the Progressive insurance ads. Progressive. Your name was the Tids. I agree it was the Tids, bro! Would you like me to talk like Smeagol instead? My precious. That's not Smeagol. It's just kind of... It's my... Yes, my precious. Stop trying to kill me, you're so rude! Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Or I could sound like a stuffed up kid. If you'd rather me sound like this, I could sound like a stuffed up kid really well. If you would like to meet my dad after school, and I could get you what you need for the schoolwork. If you trust me with the matters, but I'd do anything for you. Throw on a triple chin. Well. Isn't it Pookie? Stop trying to kill me! Amazing. You could go... No, I'm not gonna do that one today. I'm gonna chill out right now. Chucky from the Rugrats with that voice. You know what people will say I sound a lot like when I used to be stuffed up because I used to have chronic bad allergies when I first started streaming, so I sounded like kind of up here, like I would do this because I was constantly stuffed up. And people always said I sounded like Lil but you know who really sounds like Lil is Fangu. Fangu sounds like Lil from Rugrats. And Anonymous, thank you for giving us up to Murflop, Guy with No Coochie, Black Reaper, JMC Shadow, and Absolute Fuzz. My friends say I look like Chucky. You're a ginger. You know what they say about gingers, right? They get sunburned. That's what they say about gingers. Speaking of sunburn, I got sunburned earlier today. I worked really hard today, actually. I was pretty proud of myself. Like, I worked really hard today. I was outside all day. She's going for a soul. A soul? I'm a white little Mexican. I love that for you, bestie. So you're like Taco Bell. Ghosty Goo, how you doing? I'm proud of you too. You're proud of me? Ah! Gingers do have souls. That's what they want you to think. But only daywalkers have souls. Some folk, I don't know. I'm not sure. Honestly, I've only met a couple gingers before. Like, dead ass. I don't think I've met very many gingers before. Billionaires don't have souls. That's what I'm trying to be. A soulless billionaire. I think I'd be really good at it if somebody would give me $1 billion. I'm not gonna lie, I would spend it. I really wish I could be good with my money. My mom's always really wanted me to be good with my money. But I don't respect Dave Ramsey. Like, at all. But my mom loves Dave Ramsey. I need... Oh my god. This is really bad. Because my water buckets are no more. I have to return. I need actual water buckets. Dave Ramsey's an actual con artist, right? I will spend for everything. I hate Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey thinks that in this economy you should not have a credit card at all, and that you should just buy a house with cash. You literally can't buy a house without any sort of credit unless you have the full out money and do it all cash offer. Where else are you supposed to live? If you don't have any credit, you can't even get an apartment. So where the fuck are you supposed to live? Dave Ramsey's an idiot. And I don't say that lightly. I think Caleb Hammer is smarter than Dave Ramsey. I actually think Caleb Hammer is smart. I just think he's vulgar. He's not talking to you. Fucking, he's talking into the microphone. He's doing exactly what I do. And make up accusations. I mean, I could pull out financial advice from my asshole too, but I don't. Because I'm not a dick. I don't know what I'm doing, so I keep quiet about that shit, you know? Dave Ramsey doesn't know what he's doing, but he talks out his asshole. I really don't use the word idiot lightly. I think idiot is one of the worst things you can call somebody. And Dave Ramsey is an idiot. Talking out his asshole made him rich. I don't think you should be allowed to be rich if you're an idiot. I think they should bar that from you. Wait, I mistake Dave Ramsey for... No, Gordon Ramsay's a cook. Dave Ramsey is a financial advisor who's incredibly out of touch with reality. One I really much respect a lot. The other one I respect nothing. I love Gordon Ramsay, don't get me wrong. And Gordon Ramsay actually knows what he's talking about with cooking too. He's a very good chef and very well respected. Dave Ramsey does not know what he's talking about. Did you see the Reddit stock that does opposite of an infamous stock advisor and it has better hit rate than some politicians with insider trading? Well, politicians are corrupt and awful and gross and disgusting and losers. I think if you choose to be a politician, you should only be allowed to make minimum wage because that's what you think everyone else can survive off of. And if you can't make it work, then you should never be allowed back in office. If you miss your financial fucking mark while you're a politician serving in office, you should never be allowed to be back in office. Because you've proven to everyone that your plans do not work and that you're a moron. If you cannot, the entire time that you guys are taking a break to figure it out, you should not be paid, just like TSA agents. And if you can't figure out your job, you should be fired. Because you're an idiot. Which most politicians are. Idiots. What is this? Who gave this to me? We have to trade. I did not take gifts. I only trade. But who'd enforce that? Me, with waterboarding. No, you should not be allowed to trade stocks. You should not be allowed to do anything like that. You're a civil servant. And if you're not serving civilly, you should be fucking excommunicated. Actually, I hate to partake from French culture here, but you should be dragged to the streets and beheaded. If you're in government and you're doing illegal shit, that's what should happen every time. Nobody should know the law better than you. And if you still continue to do illegal shit in the government, you should be beheaded. Period. Period. Ah, period. Period. Ah, period. But who? Me! Only VTubers can be appointed to office now. God, no! God, no! That's a step in the wrong direction. VTubers are some of the most nervous and decisive people I've ever met. That land would be hell. And most of them do not like to work. So nothing would ever get done. Being a priest, paid a minimum salary, provided housing, they're expected to live in, etc. So they're dedicated to serving their condition. Yeah, you know, being a priest without the whole molesting thing would be great. But, you know, everyone in government has that problem too, so. Political survey, I answer every question with the guillotine. Surprisingly, they stopped calling me. Yeah, literally. Guillotine. About Ben 10 throttling Earth's technology. He's got superpowers. He's no ordinary kid. He's Ben 10. But at least evil is being done by cute people. No! And most of them aren't cute in real life. Okay? God damn it. According to my family, yes. Yes, it's true. Would you like to see my t-shirt? Would you like to see the t-shirt I'm planning to wear to Thanksgiving next year? I wanted to sell them, but I have to get Candace Owens' permission first. But welcome in. I might do a giveaway with them. We might do giveaways. Maybe I'll make it to where like a donathon. If you reach a certain amount, wink wink, you know, you pay for the shirt. Under the table, it's like a reward. It's like a reward. So yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty great. So on the front of the t-shirt, you got me and all my conspiracy glory. And then on the back, you got... Now that I'm sobering up a little bit more on stream, I'm starting to realize that this is the best t-shirt I've ever made. Honestly, like, I really think this is a good t-shirt. I really found you months ago when you did that Thanksgiving stream back on YouTube. No, here I am now. Well, that's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. Yeah, dude, I'll never forget my other aunt pulling me aside while we were going to watch Zootopia 2. And she goes, Sage, I just have to ask, because she's my super liberal aunt. And she's like, I'm just wondering. Like, I'm not trying to attack you or anything, but what is it about J.D. Vance that you love so much? Like, brother, what are you talking about? J.D. fucking Vance? Out of every fucking choice you could have picked for politicians that somebody could have been convinced that I was all for, you know, gung-ho for, it was J.D. fucking Vance. Damn. Who the fuck is J.B. Vance? This is the fucking vice president of the United States. I couldn't tell you anything about him, but then again, does anybody truly know anything about the vice president? They're mostly there to, like, look pretty, right? God. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Gore was Al Gore! This has been a very politically fueled stream. I have a collab tomorrow. Should I save the politics for my collab? I'm kidding. But maybe. Let's talk about periods. Which time period? Personally, my favorite time period is the one that was Paleolithic. The ones with the dinosaurs. Or are we talking about the big, bloody, gushy periods? Which type of period? Are it dinosaur periods, or are we talking about womanly stuff? Johnny, welcome in, Raiders! Hello! How was your stream today? We're talking politics, and we changed the topics. I saw another Grimmy collab. Yeah, tomorrow I'm collabing with Grimmy, Froggy Lock, and Iron Mouse, and we are playing Backrooms. And that starts at... Oh, God. When does that start? What time is this? Oh my god, caps lock. Okay. What time is the collab? Like... it's not mentioned here, so I don't know. That's a scoop. What the fuck? What? Gamers incoming. Noise. Fine, everyone just need to show up. What? Is it true if a girl takes a bath during her period, the bathtub becomes dyed red and everyone who uses that tub after becomes red? I mean, I guess it would depend on how heavy her flow is that you think she might dye the bathtub, but it wouldn't dye forever. It would just be blood in the tub. I don't think it would turn anybody else red unless they went in the tub water without draining it. Oh, the story of your aunt. I got an ad for Ragu and Fanta and now I'm hungry and thirsty. Oh my god, Ragu sounds so good. Guys, do not give me stuff, please. I don't want to be gifted stuff. I want to do stuff myself. Who gave me the infinity water? Like, what are you guys doing? Look, throw it back. I want to trade for things. I want to get stuff on my own. If you guys throw stuff at me, I will make sure the server goes down when I'm not playing. Because you guys get so far ahead. And I love you guys, but you get so far ahead and you start throwing stuff and then I can't play the game. I want to play with you guys. I want to play with you guys. Who gave me this water bucket? Good night, human! Mwah, mwah, mwah! Oh, I seem to be you're pretty based. I would like to say I am of the base, but I think I am the top of the pyramid, full of ideas and hate. So you have a collab with Iron Mouse that's actually pretty... I've collabed with her before. Well, I guess I haven't collabed with her, but I've been on the Vintage Story server with her before. I'll throw eggs at you. Rude! Gotten too far besides another, I believe. That's okay, but I want to get my own stuff, damn it! I will trade you a Leviathan. You said earlier, you really think VTubers wouldn't be able to run the government? No! God, no! Oh my god, out of every VTuber I know, I don't think a single one of them would be able to run the government. Not a single one of them. They're full of bad choices and anxiousness. Oh my god. What about you? I'm the bad choice variety. I'm not anxious, but I make very poor choices. Nice serpent, you wanna touch it? I'll pull out my worm just for you. At least you're on. My choices are horrible. That's the problem, guys. That's why I'm not a very good VTuber, okay? That's why I'm not rich and famous. Every time you guys give me money, every time, it goes towards my fish tank collection versus anything that might actually help me progress in life. It doesn't matter how much money I get. It doesn't matter what I do, I'll blow it. I know what I am. I'm an impulse buyer and a fish rehabber at heart. I'll never have any money. Never have any money. Thank you. Thank you for the 50 bits for my collection. I'll spend it on my fish. Oh, you mean that? I mean it. I know what I am. It doesn't matter how many like my mom says, it doesn't matter how much money she gives me. Even as a kid, I'd blow it. She told me she grew out of that and she used to be the same way. But now I'm in my mid-20s and I don't think I'm growing out of it. If people give me money, I will just find another way to spend it. I am not a hoarder of wealth. Which, by the way, for every person who says they're a Christian and who says that they're a MAGA and a Christian, you cannot be both. You cannot be both. Sorry. Thank you for the 100 betties. It will go to my fishies. I know what you're saying. Because I'm Christian. I'm Christian. I believe in Jesus. I do. I got my doubts and my questions. But here's the thing. Is when they talk about gluttony in the Bible, they talk about hoarding wealth. Can't be capitalist in that way and not give back to society. You can't do it. You can't do it. That's what they mean by gluttony. They don't mean feasting on Thanksgiving, okay? That's not what Jesus meant. Jesus meant you can't hoard wealth. And you're trying to support billionaires hoarding wealth. Can't do that. See, now to everybody else, I am sounding liberal. But the other day, you guys called me a Republican pig. Don't think I forgot. Okay? I play both sides. I play both fields. And Melanie Mac, what does that mean? You saying that reminds me of grifters like the quartering and Melanie Mac. Who's Melanie Mac? And where's cheese? Because above it all, guys, I'm a hater. And that's who I am at my core. And I'm an arguer. And I like to argue both sides. I'm devil's advocate. We start leaning too far left, I'll go right. We start leaning too far right, I'll go left. I gotta keep you all in the center. Gotta keep you all in the center. Farther every day. All the time. Are these all reptilians? They're fish tanks! I have fish. I have so many fish. I have lots of fish. Melanie Mack is a grifter who pretends to be a Bible-thumping Christian, but her lifestyle says otherwise. It's the same thing. I went to a Christian school growing up. It's why I hate Lutherans. Sorry if you're Lutheran. I have a vendetta against Lutherans. But like one of the major things is you couldn't join the table for communion. And communion is, you know, this is my body, it's broken for you, it's bread, you know, you dip the bread into the glass, it's a method called intinction, etc., you know, that's what Jesus did. And then the Lutherans were like, we don't practice open communion. So only if you're Lutheran do you go to heaven and are welcomed at the table of God. Did you even fucking read the Bible? Even slightly? Did you fucking read the Bible? Because, you know, Jesus said everyone's welcome at the table. I don't know. Even if you don't believe in Christianity, even if you don't believe Jesus is the Savior, even if you don't believe that shit, you don't gotta. I'm not here to persuade you otherwise. But, like, y'all didn't even read it! Holy fuck! You say you will hold these morals to this high standard that everyone you think needs to follow it. All the while, you haven't even read the morals, bro. It's right there. It's right there. Want the people even crazy. Imagine. My favorite thing, the number one thing that they say in the Bible. Love your neighbor as yourself. Everybody who's like Like, are you really loving your neighbor? Because there's a difference between loving your neighbor and fucking your neighbor. And they don't seem to see the line, okay? You can love your neighbor, or you can fuck your neighbor. Because you can fuck something and not love it, you know? No, both are not the same. I want my dragon to work. Me too. Enter code G-spot on that dragon. JK, they don't sponsor me. No, I don't. I try to learn to love myself because I want to love others too. You can love others if you don't even love yourself. True. You just need to be nice. Yet everyone has a really hard time not being a total dick nowadays, and I don't know why. Oh, wait for so long. Hi, Robbie! Robbie Rotten. Bro, you should love yourself, though. You should be loving yourself every day. It's good stress relief. Every single day, start loving yourself. Ghosty tutorial goes so hard, not gonna lie, that sounds horrible. That sounds the worst. I would love a Bad Dragon sponsorship, and here's why. Because I'm willing to be sponsored by just about anything. If somebody offers me money or an affiliate program, you better bet code G-spot's gonna be on there. However, a ghosty love toy would be a step too far. Because I'm one of the least sexual people on the planet. And there's just about nothing sexy about me. And I feel like that would just be bad for their profits. I could not in good conscience tell somebody to sell a sex toy designed from me, because it would be not very good. Asexual? I'm not asexual. I'm bad at sex. It's different. It's different. Okay? I'm very much attracted to the opposite gender. And the same gender. I'm very much attracted to it. I'm just bad at it. There are also many fish. So there are also many versions that are worded differently or some omit certain things. King James cut out altered versions, and there's NIV is an LT. Exactly. Bottom line is, if you call yourself a Christian, which I do, you need to be nice to people, even if you don't like them. Because it's not up to you to judge. It's up to God to judge. So just don't be a fucking asshole. It's one of his commandments. Follow his commandments. Everything else can be up to interpretation of whatever you'd like to say. But dead ass, follow the commandments if you call yourself a Christian. And just don't be an asshole. It's not hard. I mean, sometimes it's hard. I fight myself every single day. But being nice sometimes isn't the natural thing to do. See you in porn in like 3. Gonna see you in porn. I probably wouldn't do porn. Not gonna lie. I probably wouldn't do that. That's really not up my alley. Because I'm a really bad liar. And I'm also, when it comes down to it, when, like, the roleplay aspect, you're not getting that from me. Oh, you are a Christian? I am a Christian. I believe in Jesus. I'm a weird Christian, though, because I don't believe in everything taught, and I certainly don't go to church. Don't be an asshole. I mean, I'm nice to those who are nice to me. If you're a butt, I'll be a butt back and treat you to treat me until you need help. Then I'll be the bigger person. I try to be nice, but I dead ass will just avoid you. I won't be an asshole. If you're an asshole to me, I'll just avoid you. I hear being in the porn film crew, it's like smells. God, and I'm sensitive to smells. Trucker roleplay. Come over here, baby. Come sit on daddy's lap. If I was the trucker, I think I could do it. Even I meant it as a joke. Rude? I don't think you're being rude. To the gym. Hope you're going late tonight so I can listen while I'm there. Get those brain gains along with my fitness gains. Oh my, you did the number one thing you should never tell me is to make me notice the time of streaming, because then I hyperfixate on it and then I'm like, oh my god, whoa, it's already been 4.5 hours. That's crazy. Never mention how long I'm streaming or it will be a shorter stream. One problem with porn is that it's not just you and another person having sex. It's you, another person, and a whole film crew. But IMO probably harder for the guy as opposed to the woman. I don't know. I've never been in porn. Honestly, this is gonna sound really bad. There is nothing even remotely sexual about me until I'm drinking. That is the only time ever. I do not have those feelings unless I am drinking. I mean, I have like, oh man, like I want to be in love kind of things, you know? Yeah, no. I'm too high strung for that. I wish I could be relaxed and chill all the time. I can't. I literally cannot be relaxed or chill. I have to have a drink. Alcohol is a catalyst. Well, fucking light me up, then I don't know. I don't know, your voice kind of say, dang, spooky. Chat is so horny. My chat is... I would not call you guys horny. I've seen other people, especially VTubers, chatters, and it's fucking crazy out there. I could not, I don't know. It would be hard for me to talk to you guys if it was constant flirting. That wasn't in Big Daddy era. it would be harder for me. Sometimes it just sucks. Porn? Yeah, I've watched a lot of bad porn. My favorite was Dickachu. It was about Pikachu. This person was dressed up like Pikachu with obviously toxic paint. It was awesome. Horrible. Probably the worst porno I've ever seen. I watched all 42 minutes of it. All 42 minutes. I wasn't even turned on. I just watched that shit. I raw dogged it. Sorry. That fucking sucks, dude. What do I compare to? Yeah! They have a good story and you get invested. Dude, dead ass. Oh my gosh, so like one thing I used to do at sleepovers, not just me, it was everyone at the sleepover, is we did this one night where we got like the worst pornos we could from the back, like DVD pornos. From the back of a porn shop. There was like a bunch of DVDs. And we all got one and we watched it. There was this Lord of the Rings one. I'm not even fucking joking, dude. We were all so invested in this plot line. Like when they got to fucking, I was like, why are they fucking? Like, what happens next with this trilogy? Like, what is going on here? It was so good. It was really good. I can't imagine being turned on after that. Like, it was crazy. There was more plot and story than a fanfic.net thing. It was crazy. I was very impressed. I always wondered how censored my viewing of Bible Black was. What's Bible Black? So many times with some hentai, the plot hits more than the sex. I actually communicate with adult stars. It can be tough for others, but yes, I have a lot of friends who are adult actresses in that way. The hentai. Oh, my bro, Jesus and the Essence. If you look at that, you'll have a very interesting read. That's hilarious. What did that guy say? Oh, you play Minecraft must be homophobic. Every hour of every day. Every hour of every day. Isn't that right, Mayu? I don't even know if Mayu's still here. I don't even know if Mayu's still here. Incredibly homophobic here, guys. I'm gay as fuck, boy. I like both. Mods dropped an anvil on the first. I always love seeing people get banned before I can read the chat. Because I gotta be honest, I'm a nosy motherfucker, and I will, like, there's an option on my end to, like, see the chat. So I do, every time. I will read it. I can have the most hateful message there, I'm gonna read it. Very tempting, I know. See it too, to be honest. I know they said, oh, you play Minecraft, must be homophobic. Every hour of every day, bestie. I have enough hate to go around. Woo woo. Who do I hate next? Can't help myself. I like women and men. Play Minecraft, got asked because it's an over 15-year game now. I started playing Minecraft when I started streaming. So like 4 years ago. Right now I'm just running around the ship because I'm getting tired. And because Auntie Haunty said something about my time, I'm slowly watching that come to an end. It's like the curse of the mummy. I like to jump around things. I used to do this in Final Fantasy. I'd just be in Discord calls and I would jump around. You make it sound so dark. Make what sound so dark? My Minecraft era? Or like being homophobic? Being homophobic, homo erectus, homoerotic, anti-religion, God, what else? Ableist, racist, being all of that. Fuck's sake, dude. You said something. You must be you play Minecraft, you must be homophobic. If you play Minecraft, or if you said this, you said something about another race that wasn't derogatory at all, you must be racist. Fuck, man. I guess so at that point. Shit. I mentioned Jesus and the group that raised him and taught him how to heal to the church, they ignore it as witchcraft. I mean, the reason why, you know, witchcraft is, you know, bad news bears is because of the government. If they knew that we could control it, that's why they don't have us do it. That's why they say it's evil. That's That's why they don't let us eat fucking dandelions. That's why they've replaced the copper knobs and all the fucking things. The copper has healing properties and antibacterial properties. So that's why they replaced all the lead and copper in hospitals, because they want you to get sick. They want you to pay them to get sick. Where did you get that email? I needed to terrorize people. Oh, my 6'7"? That's my sub emote. That's my subscription emote. Women? Evil. I hate women. Fucking shit, dude. I'm very proud you know all that. The government is evil, guys. It's the government. It's not about left versus right. It's about us versus them. Ah! Why do you think Trump's working with Israel? Because they got pictures of him diddling some kids at Epstein's Island. Bro, all of it connects. Fucking make me go crazy. And here I am playing Minecraft. Fuck. Fucking hate the government. Fucking love my country, hate the government. Love my country, hate the government. Gonna make me go crazy. I wish I had 3D so I could stand up and show you guys my dance every 3 seconds. The major thing my mom hates about me, she loves me, but the major thing my entire family hates about me is every time I feel awkward, I have to do a little dance, okay? I feel like I could really express myself with a 3D model. Also, so you guys know when I pick my nose. How goes the server? Good. Good. Hi, Sugar! They have pictures of him wearing a fursuit. They have pictures of him wiping his mouth after blowing Clinton. You probably still stand by what you said about VTubers not being able to run the government like the people who run it currently are better. No, absolutely not. The people who run the country are not better than VTubers. I think a kindergarten class could do better than the government currently. Because most people have forgotten the basic rules of kindergarten, you know? Be nice to others, don't hit people, share, basic fucking things, fuck. Budget hentai in your set, exactly. So another Dr. Pepper you just opened. Okay, I may have brought 2 up from upstairs and put 3 in the fridge upstairs. Okay. I know what I am. I know my veins. You know, I say all this stuff about the government, but in all reality, and like how they're poisoning the food and stuff, and I truly believe that. I truly believe my Diet Dr. Pepper is poison. At the same time, I know if they took it away from me, I would be a foul beast. I know I would be a disgusting person. I know that kind of withdrawal would probably send me into oblivion. To be honest, you can claim every human on Earth inside of a fursuit. But it's only the rich that can afford a fursuit. Someone doesn't like room temp soda. I gotta be honest, I'd rather kill myself than drink a room temp soda. If it's not ice, that was the worst part about Europe. These fuckers handed me a fucking warm ass soda, dude. Their sodas are better, but they're warm. Ugh. I low-key just need a really political stop to stop diddling kid. Fucking diddle a kid, you're a fucking weirdo, dude. So weird to do. It's the weirdest thing you can do. It's the fucking weirdest thing you can do. It's the weirdest, grossest, most disgusting thing you can do. And guess what? It's not hard not to do that. Because I don't know how you get to that point. Delicious poison. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, it's diet? Thought it was regular. I would never touch a regular soda. It doesn't have aspartame unless it's diet. And I need that aspartame to clear my head. Sweetheart, that cares a lot. I appreciate that you feel that way about me. I've come to the conclusion as of recently that a lot of people feel very differently about me. It's very strange. Maybe this poison man. I know, and I'll freaking twitch without it. Hilarious, I have German friends who vacations at my place and their kid goes crazy about the ice maker in my fridge. Right? Though I don't like ice, I just like cold. Like ice cold, but no ice. Robot fresh from a blister pack. What? Aspartame actually hits, bro. I need that aspartame in my life. I have the worst memory ever. Same with my best friend, and we've been drinking like can after can of Diet Dr. Pepper. And my other best friend, who only drinks a couple of Diet Dr. Peppers, has no memory problems. But like me and my like Diet Dr. Pepper fiend friend, we drink all the Diet Dr. Peppers, and we have horrible memory. What about zero sugar? Dr. Pepper zero sugar is pretty good. No, I want my Diet Dr. Peppy. You wouldn't like me if I haven't had my Diet Dr. Peppy. Are you a normal girl? Like, am I a girl in real life? Yes. How old was Buzz Lightyear? That guy's gotta be at least 35. You can't go through astronaut training and all of that and have all the physics degrees and all that and not be like around 30 something. But apparently the disgusting choices of those power are likely correlated with the fact that as people gain power, a part of their brain responsible for empathy slowly dies and stop viewing people below them as actual humans and not just like ants on the hill. I mean, I could see that. I could see that. Like I say earlier, that's why I don't have power. That's why I don't have power. That's why I don't have boobs, because I'd be a menace with it. I'd be a menace. Are you an average girl? Average looking or like financially? You gotta give me a little more information than that. Dr. Pepper almost sounds like a profession for Peppy from the Star Fox. I really need some Diet Dr. Pepper. I need like a whole brand reboot of Diet Dr. Pepper, and I need to be the spokesperson for it. I've drank more Diet Dr. I have had, at one point in my life when I was a teenager, 16 cavities at one time because I only drank Diet Dr. Pepper. Do you know how much that cost my parents? So much. And it's because I drink nothing but Diet Dr. Pepper. I still drink nothing but Diet Dr. Pepper, but now I drink it with a straw. So it avoids my teeth. Okay? Okay. Drink your Diet Dr. Peppy. My parents paid for braces because I had buck teeth. And a gap you could stick a fucking... I had hillbilly teeth, guys. I had big hillbilly teeth. My parents paid for braces for 4 years for me. And I still got 16 cavities. And then they fixed them all for me. So now I have to keep them good. Otherwise my mom's gonna kill me. They paid so much money for me to have a nice smile. So I didn't look like a hillbilly mixed with Asmongold. With rotted teeth coming straight out of my mouth. They paid so much money, so I gotta keep up with it, otherwise my mom's gonna beat me. If you drink that much, you should definitely be... I agree. I agree. There's nothing worse than tooth pain either. Fucking, I mean, don't try to challenge that. I know some of you guys were like, actually, I know there's a lot of other things worse than tooth pain, okay? having your balls pulled off by a bull is probably worse too, but you know what I mean. Aspen Gold, maybe catching a random stray here. He's not one of my favorites. Aspen Gold will never show up here, so I'm not afraid of him. I gotta be honest, he never leaves his house though, so I'm not really afraid of him either. I'm not really afraid of online people, okay? Because I know you guys wouldn't be willing to say that to my face in person. Because one thing you should know is I will throw punches if I need to. I am not above that. Having your femur broken... Oh my god. I know! If I had a paper cut that hurt pretty bad... Oh man, you're so brave for that. I don't know what I would do if I had a paper cut. I used ASMR to help with tooth pain. Some Asian girl sucking noises I imagine sucking the pain. Tavius, go to the corner. Go to the corner and don't look in stream. You're in there for 5 minutes. Somebody time him out for 5 minutes. 10 seconds is fine too. A one-time collab with DSP, so there's hope he can do something with... Who the fuck is DSP? Daniel Steven Pettinger. Okay, I'm out. Just imagine you breaking out of the cage with like both of your arms on your side. What would you that again, boss? God, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Dark side Phil, bad at playing games. Also got caught jerking off on stream. That's fucking hilarious. I gotta be honest, if I ever get famous, I'm gonna get canceled for something shitty like that. I want you to know right now, I don't apologize, and I probably meant it. I'm probably gonna say some dumb stuff if I ever get famous. If I ever did something, it's gonna be a short ride. It's gonna be 15 minutes of fame if that ever happens to me, guys. If it ever happens, it's 15 minutes tops. I'm gonna say some dumb shit, and just know that I probably meant it. No, it's probably taken out of context, but whatever I said, I probably meant it. See, because I gotta get to the gym. Yeah, go to the gym. I'm gonna send you over to my other incredibly radical friend who has some pretty awful takes too, and also likes to get drunk on stream. So I'm gonna send you over to my friend Ghostly Glow. You guys need to go follow him. I love him like a brother. I love getting drunk with Glow and playing video games and complaining. He got canceled. He's still kicking and alive. Sometimes you just gotta jerk it, okay? People need to stop acting like that's weird. It's not weird. It's a little weird if you do it while live, but you know, just let the guy jerk it. He's stressed. Well, VTubers who play Digimon and have sexy feet, and I don't see Digimon here. There you go. There you go. All right. So we got Foot Boy over there. Okay, so let's raid Ghostly Glow. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I will be live tomorrow. I have a collab. I don't know what time. I'll figure that out later. Human Centipede! Fucking your name is Human Centipede! Oh my god, that fucking sucks. I love that. That's horrible. Follow my socials. I just hit 2K on YouTube thanks to my editor, Ox. I would have never done that myself. Literally, I've had like the best rap of luck with VTuber stuff, and I just keep watching it. I don't know. I don't know if it's laziness or just like the inability. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, follow my platforms. With love, kisses, love, hashtag slay. Don't do anything I wouldn't do or do. I'm not in charge of you. Remember that. Don't let anybody tell you what to do, especially if it's the government. But also don't like kill people. Don't do drugs. You know, don't do the stuff that you know not to do. Don't do anything Dare wouldn't do. Tax evasion, I don't give a shit about. Do tax evasion if you want.